like you can feel the heat from the radio. And then the Capitol's freezing. Yeah. And so I had my scarf with me every day.
Yeah, I got back to our booth at 10:45 yesterday. And I got here, I'm like,
well, our thing is that it gets so cold, like
advertising
that our front and cold in the back. But we try to adjust it.
That's what everyone. When you go on the southeast, they're like, oh, the jump out place. So he's adopted it as part of his values. That doesn't help his image.
yeah, I noticed that. Yeah.
Okay, guys, let's let him get into his office, please.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Yes, indeed.
I wish you could redraw that slaughter.
Or just like, thank you for letting us do the This is Dem staff coming up the hallway, in case anybody's wondering. It's just staff, Democratic staff. Yeah, the guy with the glasses. Yeah.
And the suit? Yes, Hillary. She's got her emails. She got the server? Yeah. Sweet. I'm on the server. No idea. It's the staff.
Because I grew up in New York City, like that's kind of
And they're going to just do it individual. It should also be great.
I can do all the things I want to do.
Heads up, guys.
Morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Something going on? Yeah.
That's one. Besides, yeah. talking about with you. It's amazing that you saw the whole over.
I just want to know which painting Robert's going to bring up today.
Well, the weird thing about that was like that I was like, it was so. This is too close for a big poster. But and you couldn't even see her really, but it was like so tiny.
You just hear her eyes. It was out of the frame.
Yeah, because yeah, Burchett. It's up, Mr. Biggs.
That's for a local resort? Oh, you're not doing Hawaii now? That's crazy. Alright. You're not doing Hawaii now?
Oh, we are.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's just this weekend.
That's like a midweek.
I had to book it. And it's just keep a little State of the Union. And I was like,
You gotta get more fresh air. Yeah. You almost have to plan it to go in advance. Just to make sure it's going to be cold enough to hold the snow. Everything was a smooth slide.
Well, it's probably down.
it's northeast.
Poconos is not in the northeast. That's mid-Atlantic.
I think when it drives for about
You're going to Mr. Gonzalez?
We were trying to, but we don't want to get in the way.
Okay, yeah, sure. It's just for another committee event.
Just hanging out.
What's happening?
Actually, nothing.
That's what it looks like. But thanks for coming on. And yeah, you just take this one.
I'm not going to.
Thank you.
Greg, doesn't school like this? I should have brought one. Lunch bell.
So you know, unfortunately, our people celebrate Super Year time. Yeah, but I'm just like, are you going to do
How you feel?
Talk us to Mike.
Here we go. Over here. How's everybody? Want me here? Give you something? Go ahead, ma'am.
What do you expect to see out of today? Are you actually expecting Hillary Clinton to...
Absolutely nothing. I think the Clintons have had a history of arrogance, and they're going to flaunt the law as much as they can. And
what do you say to those who say this is just a political stunt and a sideshow? Are you genuinely wanting to ask the Clintons questions?
Absolutely. You look at Steve Bannon and who else was it? Navarro, who did not come in, and they were thrown in jail. But yet the Clintons seem to be able to flaunt that because of who they are, and that's not right, ma'am. If it was you or me, we'd be in jail.
There are other witnesses, though, that you have recused from testifying. Why push the Clintons to come in?
Well, this was agreed upon by the Democrats, if you remember. This is a bipartisan effort. So the Democrats agreed to this, too, as well. So I think that answers a lot of questions there. Anybody else?
Why do you think your Democratic colleagues showed up for any of the like this?
Ma'am, it's politics. They don't want to offend the Clintons. I get that. They're still, that's all they've got left as far as in their stable.
Do you think that the chairman would be open for a hearing?
I think you'd have to ask the chairman that, ma'am. That's not my decision. Do what?
Are you open to that?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Anybody else? You good?
Thank you, sir.
Thank y'all. Where we at, John? Excuse me.
Stay on that wall. Put your sonogram in the front. Target this. Some grocery stores with the Alexandria Target, like the soft target. Hi, Dad.
Yeah, I'll say that. Got it. No worries. Don't pitch the front. Don't pitch the front. It's too easy. Yes. It's too easy.
Yeah. It's hot here. I came off the elevator from the Capitol and I went to the subway and I got off the elevator and it's like hot air.
Yeah, just you would think you would
Has an email from Canadian photographer guy.
From Louis?
Like an online photography course. Has my name. He's offered me an opportunity. I have to pay it all over.
Whoa.
Pay for his course and installment.
How much interest?
So what's Louis asking for?
Typical tariff.
I don't know. Anyone for the dollars? I was told that he has a heart stop, so like it shouldn't drive. See if that's something else to do. Apparently.
You got other places to see?
My friend Katie yesterday said, she's like, I saw Christine pulling into her north line. She's like, I couldn't pull my thumb.
I have done a little bit really for him sometimes, but it's funny. I'm so hard to see. Well, because also if like they're one and one all the time, it matters. And I've actually had like, and then you get it, and they're like, Okay. I've had that happen. Just walking and but I don't have
with a plan.
They're all over these. We live to me.
French.
Did I miss Hillary Clinton?
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah, she's coming down.
She told us everything.
So the deposition is over, just so everybody's aware. So
Thank
she
you.
put out.
Thank you.
Much obliged.
Which side would you like to sit on? We're gonna put. Hey! What's going on? Probably. I don't get a text saying, I saw you on Tuesday. Taking an accent.
Yeah.
Cancel.
I don't want it to look too dramatic.
Oh, I hear beeping. Anyone else? I hear tone. No, sorry. Okay, it's gone now.
Looks like we're getting there. Let's welcome in.
All right.
Thank you, Donna.
We just have to make sure that this is the camera too. So. You good?
Yeah. Probably gonna be nothing wrong.
Kinsey would too. That would show up in your office.
I was just curious, like.
There we go. Down in front. All right.
That's not her.
Hillary looks
Well, here we are again. I don't think it's any secret. Former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton joined her husband in defying a bipartisan lawful congressional subpoena to show up today. I think what's most disappointing to the Oversight Committee is the fact that we have, in good faith, negotiated with the Clintons' attorneys for 5 months. Throughout the past 5 months, they've implied to us they were trying to make a date work. In fact, the last date we had, they notified us 3 days beforehand, said that they would love to come, but they have a funeral to attend. And we have bent over backwards to try to schedule the Clinton. No, I'm still talking. I'm still talking. Go ahead. Hey, get him out of here. You're not even a reporter. Get out of here. So here's the situation. We're going to hold both Clintons in criminal contempt of Congress. We believe that because this subpoena was issued in a bipartisan fashion, the Democrats acted the day that the subpoenas were voted on in the subcommittee like they wanted the Clintons to come, because they at that time, if you go back, they were wanting me to subpoena the estate, which I did. We subpoenaed the estate and got all the documents, everything. That was what the victims asked. That's what the Democrats asked. I think that's what the American people wanted. We subpoenaed the estate, got 100% of the documents. I have subpoenaed the Department of Justice and Pam Bondi for the documents, which they are producing. Now, we don't like the speed. We all wish the documents would come in quicker, but we've gotten tens of thousands of pages of documents from the Department of Justice. And remember, they made a big document drop, and the Democrats cried foul because they said they didn't.
They demanded redactions.
Right, they wanted more redactions. So they're double and triple checking this. And the Department of Justice is complying with our lawful subpoena. The estate complied with our lawful subpoena. Bill Barr, Alex Acosta came in and were deposed because of our lawful subpoena. This same lawful subpoena was issued to the Clintons, and they've defied it. And you know, Bill Clinton's trying to play the victim card here. Only Bill Clinton could try to triangulate something that's happened, a terrible atrocity to these survivors that have had to endure who knows what from Epstein and Maxwell. So
and their associates.
So we're trying to get answers to the American people. We're serious about it. Once again, not a single Democrat showed up. You know how many depositions we've done? There's always a Democrat here. The former President of the United States, former Secretary of State, neither one of them, not a single Democrat here. So I think the questions that should be asked to the Democrats on the committee are do you still support hearing from the Clintons? Because some have asked what's Hillary got to do with anything. Well, Jeffrey Epstein claimed, and I don't know if this is true or not, because I think a lot of what Jeffrey Epstein said was just not true. But he has said that he helped set up the Clinton Foundation. There are records that would imply that Epstein helped raise money for the Clinton Foundation. And the last thing, we are going to depose Maxwell. As you know, I've subpoenaed Maxwell. We have, and her lawyers asked us to wait till the Supreme Court or the court ruled on her appeal. Then the lawyer said she was going to plead the fifth. We are going to depose Maxwell. We felt like Hillary Clinton could offer some information on Maxwell because Hillary, remember, Maxwell attended Chelsea Clinton's wedding. So, obviously,
the Cartoon Network called and they want you to take your job back. Okay.
I'm trying to answer questions. We've got a paid disruptor here, so this is. I feel like the Clintons have initiated the war room. The press yesterday was pretty fair, I think, about Bill Clinton not coming because again, this was a bipartisan congressional subpoena. The Democrats voted for this too, and the. So go ahead. Any questions?
Mr. Chairman, do you have any idea of timing of when this might hit the House floor, and will both of these advanced group committees?
Yes. When will this hit the House floor? We're going to vote on it in committee Wednesday, so we're giving plenty of notice. We're having a regularly scheduled markup for the House Oversight Committee. We will mark up criminal contempt of Congress charges for both Clintons for defying a legal subpoena. Once it passes the committee, then it will go to the full House floor for a vote. They have to notice it 3 days and all that.
Are you making available letters?
Yes, there is obviously criticism that this is a political stunt. Why not focus your attention on trying to get the rest of the Epstein files released, the 99% of those documents?
We've gotten hundreds of thousands of pages of the Epstein files released, and we're still focused on getting the Epstein files released, and they're releasing the documents.
We can walk and chew gum at the same time. We can work on getting the documents.
documents, and we can also work on deposing witnesses that have firsthand knowledge of the events circling and surrounding Epstein.
Why aren't you asking the Democrats why they didn't redact the file, why they wanted redacted files?
As chairman of the committee pushing for transparency and accountability of the elites with the Epstein issue, what does the Clintons no-show say to you?
What do the Clintons not showing? Well, it's very unfortunate. I mean, this is something if you go back to that committee hearing when it was voted on in a bipartisan manner, there were several names that were agreed to subpoena. Obviously, Bill Barr. Listen, you need
the record's public. You can take a look at them. Yes, the record's public.
I just want to note for the people that are watching this live that there's a paid disruptor here that's acting very badly. I don't know where security is, but look, there's something. Just listen. I can't answer questions with this guy, which is what you
This guy knows that there were sworn statements provided yesterday that you have not made.
One more question for anybody up here.
Go ahead.
Yes, go ahead.
Members that they're willing to appear before your committee in an open setting. Would you be willing to do that?
I think that's something we can talk about. But you remember Hunter Biden said that, and he never did show. So I think that the Democrats are trying to stall, hoping that something else will happen. They're wanting to turn the attention off of the Clintons, which I think is very unfortunate because a week ago the Democrats on the Oversight Committee wanted to hear from the Clintons. They wanted to hear from everybody.
Well, that's an allegation, right? Obviously, they didn't show up today. They're only interested in this subject when it doesn't involve victims and it doesn't involve the political operatives in their party. That's the only time they're interested. When it involves the Clintons or victims, obviously, they're actually not interested, unfortunately.
So here's the real question here. Why wouldn't you want to have Bill Clinton come in and testify?
Why wouldn't you want to have the
Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you want Hillary Clinton to come in and testify? Why wouldn't you want to hear from them? Well, the Democrats did vote with us. They did vote with us. And they didn't show up today. No members showed up today. They sent their staff, but they didn't show up.
Maybe they knew that the secretary was not going to show up.
Yeah, and I would also suggest to you that in their statement, they said they indicated they would like Ghislaine Maxwell to come testify. We would too.
We would too.
And so the question I pose to them is, do you want us to go in? Because as far as I know, I'm one of the few that have actually gone into the federal penitentiaries to actually depose people. So we're willing to do that if that's what the Democrats want.
We're going to do that.
Yeah. Or they want us to bring her here.
Did
So
you accept this is the record?
This is what people should be asking, and the Democrats don't want to be here today. Maybe they knew she wasn't going to come, but the bottom line is this:
Did you enter her
the
statement into the record?
The Democrats voted for this. They didn't show. We hope that next time they'll show. We hope they'll be there and vote for contempt next Wednesday. The other question I asked them is a million documents were produced. The Democrats asked that they be redacted, didn't feel they'd been redacted enough. I asked, what kind of redactions are they looking for? And hopefully we'll get an answer on that. But we didn't get an answer today because no Democrats showed today. But these are important questions. We're trying to get this information out and have been trying to get the information out.
And we're going to leave. It's unfortunate this disruptor was here. We'll be happy to answer questions throughout the day about this. We're serious about getting the truth to the American people. It's unfortunate the Clintons didn't show because this was a bipartisan congressional subpoena. So thank you all very much.
Thank you. Thanks so.
Did you accept their sworn statements? This is definitely what intention.
Thanks for trying to grab a comment. My question was...
Well, it sure seems that way. I mean,
just said you accepted their statement.
They're not really interested.
As a staff. So you guys can't say
staff? Dude, that shows you. You get back on your medication, dude.
Where'd he go?
Did you accept?
He's going down the stairs.
on the steps, guys. No filming on the steps.
He's stopped. Not a fire.
Excuse me, can you do it?